My husband's friend that started dragging me with my husband after he rejected me at first. Story time. You guys, this story is literally going to make you open your mouth. Let's proceed. I have a married friend who is a guy. We met in 2016, so we've been friends since then. But then he traveled to the US in 2017, and ever since, this man has been super supportive to me. He has been helpful. He has been an actual friend, and we've never had anything together. Even up to this moment, he still supports me. Around 2021, we were talking on the phone while he was at work, and then he jokingly told his female friend at work if she has a son that is interested in getting married because he has a beautiful lady he would like to introduce him to. At that point, I did not know that I was the beautiful lady he was referring to. He told the lady that the beautiful girl he wants to introduce her son to is his niece, so I didn't think much of it. Then the lady responded that she has a son who is actually single and it would be nice for them to link us up. Just like that, they got this 42-year-old man on the phone and they told him that they found a girl for him and he said he was interested. And that was when I was aware that, oh, it was me they were talking about. 2 days later, they already exchanged our contacts. We started talking, everything was going good, and this man decided that he wanted to come all the way down to see me. He said he would be staying at his grandparents' place, and I said okay. The day he finally came, he actually came around with a friend. I was surprised about how he traveled thousands of miles to come see me and his grandparents, and then he came along with a friend. Then he said the friend had not been to this part of the world before, and the friend said he wanted to travel around. All of this conversation was on the phone. He had already arrived to the country that I stay in, but we had not met. So we finally decided to meet on a particular day, and I was the one who chose the location because I'm more familiar with this place. I arrived at the same time him and his friend arrived, and we entered together. Immediately I saw him, I genuinely liked him. He was pretty much attractive to me. He introduced me to his friend, but his friend could not stop staring at me. He had his eyes glued onto me. The staring was actually super embarrassing. I had to keep turning my face over and over. They ordered food to eat. Everything went well. Then when it was time for us to pay the bills, the guy that I came to meet said that we should all split the bills. Immediately, his friend interrupted him and was like, why would you want to split the bills? You are not the kind of man that will split bills with a lady. So why the fuck are you going to start now? He said nothing. He just wanted to split the bills. And I told the other guy not to worry about it, that I can handle my bills. So I brought that money and I sorted it. After 3 hours of all of us being together, this man that they introduced me to told me right in front of the friend he came along with that he's not interested in me. He said I'm not what he imagined, so he does not want to waste my time or my life. I said, okay, well, nice meeting you. But immediately right there, his friend said, well, since you're not interested in her, me, I am interested in her. Can I have her? Then he told his friend right to my face, you can have her all to yourself. I don't like what I see. Then he sent my number to his friend. This is a 42-year-old man. I was so confused. His friend texted me on the spot with his international number. No, this friend of his is from the US. The friend even told me loudly in his presence that I just texted you. That's my number. When I get home, we'll continue talking and we can get to know ourselves. Right in the presence of this man. The entire bill was $135 and I paid everything in my local currency. And the both of them were actually very much shocked. I hugged them goodbye and then I left. And I heard his friend telling him that you just lost your chance of getting yourself a decent woman. He responded, no, she's not my type. After a week, his friend texted me and then we went on a date together. That was the best date of my life. We hung out one more time, everything was good, and then on the day of their departure, I drove them to the airport. Then this friend actually asked this 42-year-old man in my presence, do you have a problem with me liking this girl? Because I'm starting to like her. This man said, not at all. The friend said, well, I just want to be sure because I want to kiss her in your presence. 42-year-old man said, go ahead, she's all yours. He kissed me and then they went. Communication was very smooth and every 6 months he would come around to visit me. Plus, he was always sending me money. He took very good care of me. And fast forward to 2023, he filed for me to come over to the US as his fiance. In December 2023, I joined him. We got married and now we have 2 beautiful children together. They are twins. Now, the 42-year-old man is now telling my husband to calculate all of the money he has spent on me, including my bride price, and give him the bill that he was going to pay him and then have his woman back. Who is the woman? 42 started showing up in our house frequently ever since I gave birth to my twins. I asked my husband why Mr. 42 was visiting our house often. Then my husband said he wants to be their godfather, and I said, okay, that's your choice. One particular day, Mr. 42-year-old showed up at our house unannounced. My husband was not at home. I saw him through the bell, so I called my husband immediately to tell him that his friend was at the gate. My husband said I should open the door for him to let him in so I can hear what he has to say. This man came inside and then he went ahead to carry my babies. He was staring at one of them in the face and then he said to me, these kids could have been mine. Now I am 43, turning 44. I am not married and I don't have kids. I was afraid because I felt you were too intelligent for me and now I know I messed up. I bursted out laughing so loudly that he got angry and he left. My husband came back hours after his friend left, and I told him about what happened, and he was like, is his friend sick? That was the reason why I kept asking him the question back then, if he wanted me, and he said no. So why is he coming back now after marriage and 2 kids? 2 days after this incident, Mr. 42-year-old confronted my husband, and this matter has been bringing up issues in our marriage. My husband is always lost in thought. I know this matter is really disturbing him because he has asked me a few times if I would ever leave him, and I told him no. I've given my husband the reassurance he needs, but I'm afraid he would make a decision that would hurt me. My husband has been the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I would not trade him for anything. All the good things of my life only started after I met my husband, and now his friend wants to drag me with him. How do I handle the situation? Please, I need advice. Madam, keep giving your husband reassurance for as many times as possible, for as long as possible. That man is